Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel. This is your April reading and this is just a general reading. Normally what I do is I'll ask for a message for the month ahead. What I decided this month was to ask, because obviously everything that's going on in the world, I thought just a message of what they need to hear really. So I've been asking for messages for star signs, for what they need to hear, for like hope, guidance, inspiration, that sort of thing. And what I got for Virgo was 1 week at a time. Now I know Virgo is a star sign which takes things slow and steady anyway, so they're not really a star sign which is known to rush things. So you've got a message there for 1 week at a time. Right, let's have a look at the cards that's come out so far. You've got 6 of Wands, Judgment, 9 of Cups and the Death card. And I would say they're quite positive cards, but obviously the Death card's come out of there. You probably don't think it is. But the Death card basically means something is ending and something new beginning. Because obviously when one door closes, another one opens. Okay, so 1 week at a time. Let's have a look at that. We've got marriage here. We've got something ending. We've got the 9 of Cups. When 9 of Cups comes out, that shows like happy emotions, things like that. So could you be now moving on in a new relationship after a previous one has ended? Because we start here with the 6 of Wands and that clearly shows somebody moving on, they're moving forward. Okay, so are you now moving forward, Virgo, aren't we? I had to stop and think about what star sign I was doing then. Are you moving on forward now? It is like a new life, like a new transformation. That we've got the Judgment card here. So that is like moving on from one thing to another. Then obviously we've got that 9 of Cups. I was telling you about that happy emotion. So to me, I do feel like you are now at a stage in your life where you do finally feel that you're moving on. And you're moving on from whatever it was that ended. So I don't feel that ending is necessarily an ending now. It's telling you that you are now moving on from something. So what is ending is the, I guess, the hurt, the emotional baggage, the way you felt previously. Low self-esteem. We've got self-esteem come out here. So I do feel, and the fact that we've got the marriage card here, so I do feel that there are some Virgos out there that's watching this that have recently or previously come out of a relationship, and you're now starting to leave those feelings behind, those emotions behind, that you know, that knocked down self-esteem that you felt. I'm not necessarily saying that you already got a new relationship, but definitely you are moving on. You're leaving behind that that bad self-esteem. We've got the healthy eating card as well come out here. So again, that tells me you're now looking after yourself again. It's almost like a healing kind of a thing. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups there. Now that is a card which sort of symbolises people coming together, happy emotions again. Okay, Virgo, so this is the month where you will notice that that is what you're doing. You're moving on again in your life. You're feeling better with yourself. Your self-esteem is picking up again. You're feeling more confident. So I definitely feel this is to do with either a relationship or like a business partnership or something, because marriage can be obviously two people coming together. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship as such. It can be business venture. So there's somewhere where you had a connection with somebody that has ended. You're now moving on from that. You've got the Two of Pentacles here, so that is a decision coming up. So do you quite possibly have the chance to meet someone, or if it's a business partnership, getting into a new business partnership? You're going to be doing a lot of thinking about this decision. Obviously, something like this, when you've been through something like this, you're going to need to take your time. You're not going to want to rush into something. The King of Swords here, you can see him sat there. That's someone, to me, it feels like you want to go to for advice. You want to speak to this person. So somebody is going to help you. That's come out there with this decision. So you're going to need to quite possibly take some advice this month, okay? Because you've got all this stuff going on in your head. Like I say, you're leaving behind the low self-esteem. It's all to do with a relationship, but you're moving on. You're getting stuff organised now. You've got a decision coming up. You need to speak to someone for advice. You're starting to now get things going again, and that come out there in the very first card, moving on. So that shows that you are now transforming, moving on. You've decided, right, this needs sorting out once and for all, and you're going to, you want to feel happy again. You want those happy emotions again, and in order to get back to that happiness, you need to just sort out these few things that's obviously not being sorted, that needs tying up. Its loose ends, I feel, just need to get sorted out there. Solitude. I feel you've had some time on your own. You've had a bit of time there on your own, and now you've realised you've had your thinking time, and now you realise, right, now I need to get things sorted. I need to get all this done, and you're now ready to do that, moving on. And remember, your message at the very start of the reading that we got from Spirit was 1 week at a time. So even though you've sat there and you've decided, right, I'm ready for this transformation, I'm ready to start moving on now, I want to move on to happiness, I'm putting all this behind me, you got your confidence up from this relationship or whatever it was, connection that went wrong, you're feeling better in yourself. You want to be making a decision and taking some advice, but just like I say, just take things 1 week at a time. Just remember that message. Don't try and rush it all. Even though you know where you're going, you've made this decision, you want this transformation, don't rush it, okay? There is no need to rush. We've got the generosity card here, and that's you giving too much of yourself away. So perhaps this is a warning that if you try and rush things, if you try to do everything too quick and try to do everything at once, you'll make yourself ill. You'll give too much of yourself away. You'll deplete your energy. So remember, we've got this healthful eating here, which is talking about looking after yourself. And you've got the generosity card here, again about looking after yourself. So you do need to just take things 1 week at a time. Look after yourself, Virgo. There's no need to rush all of this. There's plenty of time to get things sorted. And miracle, look. So I do feel that is a good sign that's telling you that this will happen. It will all be sorted. We've got the miracle card there. So miracles do happen. What you want and what you're hoping to achieve, it will happen. Okay? But just take things 1 week at a time. Look after yourself. Remember to take advice with this decision. You'll know who you need to help you with that. But you've decided now. You know which direction you're heading in. You know where you're going, and you're going in that direction. But like I say, just take things 1 week at a time. Okay, Virgo. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I look forward to coming back next month. In the meantime, if you're somebody who uses Twitter perhaps more than YouTube, I am now on Twitter, and it's at anything spirit 1. So I will be posting the videos online on Twitter if you prefer to use that platform rather than YouTube. So thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, remember to hit the like button, the subscribe, the notification bell, or like I say, find me on Twitter, and I will be posting my videos on there as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next month.